Okay. So these tubes here are trachea. And so what they do, there's more of them there. They're open circulatory system, which usually means low energy, right? And the crayfish, it's cool, it's low energy, it's in the water. The insects are really high energy. And what they do is they take gas exchange away from the circulatory system. And so they have spiracles, holes in the side of the body that they breathe through. The air goes through these trachea directly to the interior, and they do gas exchange directly with the air. So they don't have to deliver it with blood or anything like that. That's really efficient for them. So they're high energy, yet they're open circulatory system. Okay. So the crop, which leads to the stomach. The stomach has these extra appendages on it that are called gastric ceca. And that gives them more surface area to break down plant material. It's hard for animals to break down. The intestine runs through here, and it's covered in these little tubes. Right, these tubes are called Malpighian tubules, and they everything has to pass through them, and they absorb the water out of the waste before it's excreted as like a dry pellet. And that way they retain all their moisture, and they can live in a terrestrial environment. That's basically it. These are the eggs. It's a pregnant female. Sound good? All right, call it. You ready? Ready for your movie? Okay, crayfish. Cephalothorax, abdomen, no head. Grasshopper had the head. It's a Uniramian. Kilopeds, claws. The tail has uropods, which are the side fins, and a telson, which is the center fin, but it's been cut through in this one. Put that back. These are the gills. This is the heart. You can see the heart's not really attached to anything because, again, open circulatory system. This is the stomach. Okay. Digestive glands. Gonads are up here. Intestine running through. Move this aside. And you have two discs here called green glands. They're excretory. They pee out of their face. Their nerve cords were cut. I was showing on other specimens. Normally there's nerve cords that run in here and they collect right at the base of the head, and that's called the supraesophageal ganglion, which is like a brain. And that's your crayfish. Over here for your grasshopper. That's not a grasshopper, your earthworm. Crazy. There's an earthworm. Earthworm has a brain. It's that white spot right there. Pharynx. Black things are the hearts. White things are seminal vesicles. Soft structure called a crop. Hard structure is a gizzard, which grinds up the food. Crop stores the food, gizzard grinds it up. This dark line is the dorsal blood vessel running along the intestine. Underneath the intestine is a white line, that is the ventral nerve cord. You see all the divisions, which are the annuli. In every one there is a squiggle called a nephridia. It's like a little bladder. You can tell it's a coelomate because its intestine is bolted in place and muscular. And then finally you have the clitellum here, which is a raised area for reproduction. Right? They attach to each other at the clitellum, exchange gametes, a cocoon forms the clitellum, and runs up over the head, and that deposits the eggs in the environment. There you are. Questions?